Hey guys, Aaron here. Today I am going to finish my garage floor. If you haven't seen the video on the prep that I did, hopefully that was the hard work. It took 10 plus hours to do. So today we're gonna paint, and hopefully that goes a lot faster and a lot smoother. Based on the recommendation of a friend who has an amazing garage, I'm gonna go with this Armorseal Rexthane. It is B65 W 60 from Sherwin-Williams, and the color I chose was Olympus White. He went with a Mill Ivory, I think, which is more of a yellow color. This is a really, really light gray. His recommendation was to go almost white so that A, some reflection of light will be there under your car when you're working on it, and B, if you drop a screw or something, it'll be a lot easier to find than if you have a dark floor. Also, this is not an epoxy, it is a urethane floor coating, and this is supposed to be like a marine grade coating. Epoxy is really good. This is supposed to be better. Sometimes people do an epoxy on their concrete and then they do this as a top coat, but I'm just gonna go with this one because time does not permit me to do more because I'm moving in the house next week. Supposedly the main benefit that this has over an epoxy is it does a lot better with chemical resistance, and I'm going to be working on cars. I'm going to be spilling some chemicals. I don't want it to ruin my floor. This stuff, however, is crazy expensive. It was $120 a gallon, and that's because I told them it was under my contractor's account, so that was their price. They said that the normal price was 400 and something a gallon, so I got 3 gallons of it to do the 500-ish square foot garage. I was told I definitely want to use an 18-inch roller and to use a 3/8 inch nap. So I bought a pack of 6 of these off of Amazon. I also grabbed one of these to hold it and a little pole extension for it. Now I got all of these next day delivery because I was running late. I'll put a link to all this stuff in the description. And I actually grabbed these paint trays from Sherwin-Williams while I was there, but I'll try to find some on Amazon for you as well. I had them shake this stuff for me at the store, and I did see online it says do not shake it for more than 2 minutes because it like builds up pressure. And the guys that did it at the Burlington store and had it transferred for this gallon had some kind of issue, and it looks like it blew up on them and spilled everywhere. But I'm just gonna re-stir it a little bit with a stick, pour some in here, and I'm gonna use a paintbrush to go around all of the edges of the garage first that I cannot reach with the roller, and then I'm just gonna come back and roll in the easy part. Oh, and I'll be doing 2 coats of this depending on the air temperature. It depends on how long you need to let it dry, but I think 4 hours for me in the summer will be good. Oh, and before we get started, a word of safety. You are going to want a painting mask for this because the fumes are dangerous and you do not want to inhale this stuff. So I got the handy Harbor Freight mask, just swapped out the grinding filters for the paint ones. All right, I'm gonna take this time as the time lapse of me painting the edges to talk about the little bubbles that you will see in a second. So whenever this stuff paints over a little hole in the concrete, I guess the gas that it is expanding, because this stuff is super vaporous, you'll see if you use it, it causes these little bubbles. And so I have to paint back over them to pop the bubbles. And I can't really do that with the roller because I'm going over such a large area that I can't go back to it and walk on it. The bubbles take a while to form as the paint cures, so unless you do really small areas at a time, you're not going to be able to get all of the bubbles. So if you have used this before and you know a solution to this problem, please put it down in the description because I still don't know if I were to do it over again the best way to do this. Okay, so 1 gallon did all of the trim and the first coat for this, which is 1/3 of the garage. So I'm gonna do gallon number 2 and continue rolling. I used the entire second gallon And we have the first coat down. So I guess for my 3rd gallon, hopefully it's not gonna absorb in as much, and it'll be just a lighter coat for the 2nd coat. So I'm gonna leave this for about 4 hours to dry. I just finished coat number 2. It is still nice and shiny, and the coating is complete. So we're gonna let this dry overnight, and we'll see what it looks like next time I'm back out here. All right, this is the finished product almost 24 hours later. And you can see some areas here where this product bubbles. It is, gas expands, and so anytime there's a little hole in the concrete, I guess the gas kind of expands into that and creates a little bubble. After a while, they kind of all popped themselves and kind of get flatter, but it's not perfectly smooth, but I think after running over them for a while, I hope they will kind of flatten out, or I guess they can be sanded off if you need to. They are really hard, so that's what it is. But overall, I think it is beautiful and will wear well, so time will tell. When you guys watch this channel in the future, you'll see how durable it is. All right, guys, I just moved into the house, and therefore stuff is starting to come into the garage. I wanted to bring up a couple things I forgot to mention in the video. First of all, I went out and bought a 4th gallon of paint to finish this because all I could find in the entire area was 4 gallons. So I got them all because I didn't think that the 3 gallons would be enough, and I'm glad I went with 4. This garage is 17 feet by 38 feet, I believe. So I'll calculate the square footage for you here. And I also wanted to take a minute to welcome Phil Favali, who is the newest member on my channel at the silver socket level. If you guys are interested in becoming a member of this channel, if it's been helpful to you, check out this link up here. It will show you how to do that. And I look forward to many more videos in this garage. Super excited to be here, guys. A lot of cleanup and work to do. The next project, right back on this back wall over here, I plan to put a mini split in this weekend. So look forward to that video soon. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. See you next week.